post, and there's the goal. There's the goal. And now he's through, and it's a goal. It's a goal for Westmeath.
He's got plenty of space. Nice cut. He gets around the keeper. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alfaro could be in here on his left leg. Alfaro. Oh my goodness, it's a goal.
You don't have to keep saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not computer illiterate. We work to make sure that the only thing you'll have to say is, it works. Mendez, go for the cross! What a goal! What a goal from Mendez!
Go! And speed! Go back!
Eddie Steve, baby.
Serious? Where is this game?
Beckham.
Buddy, I'm telling
Weak side, second row, out to number 6, out to Owen, the 10 to. Oh wow, that's okay. Some really great ball handling there. Okay, in the 8th, the men from Suffolk did a fantastic breakdown play. Due to a fantastic breakdown play, have recovered possession. Here comes the out half. Wow, very shifty. The out half is going in. He's going in. Okay, excellent play. Okay, clean line out. Suffolk is so quick defensively. I'm very impressed with their speed defensively. Oh, here comes Jake. Here comes Jake. There goes Jake. Jake just scored a try from the halfway line. Fantastic work. He moves that gain line up, the big guy. He's probably the biggest man on the pitch. Okay, Suffolk still have it. Okay, here's their... Okay, Suffolk in minute... Bam! Yes! Okay. Wow, they are good. Their offloading has been absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Offloading has been really something special. I believe there is a penalty against Lansdowne, so Suffolk now quick tap. I don't know if we went back to 30, but the referee is letting play stand. They're right in front of goal, and the referee saw something he did not like. There's Geraldo doing what he does best, knocking people out of the way. Gained a couple of meters. Point of contact. Great defense by Suffolk on that one. Although he's laying offsides, the ref's got to blow the whistle there. Yeah, he's got to blow the whistle there. Yep, he did. The guy was laying offsides. He wasn't rolling out of the way. Okay, Lansdowne now. Very close. Oh, okay. Somebody scored a try. Wow, I don't know who scored it, but Lansdowne just scored a try.
Punched out and it goes in the net.
It's in the net, and the Greek Americans start their home leg of the season on a good note. Right now, he picked the right direction, but it still gets past him, and it's Central Park Rangers equalize. Oh, what a nice header. That's a beautiful header. It's in Robinson. Dribbling inside to the box, takes it soft. Try to have a soft volley from the rebound, and it's in the net. It's in the net. Greek Americans extend their lead to takes it casually. But now looking to slip that one through. That's easy work right there. Goal number 5. That's easy. 6-1. Oh, it went in the net. Paul McVeigh lets that one slip in, and he gets it in the net. He gets adds his goal tally, and he's very happy to do it in front of the home crowd.
Won't opt for the score. He'll go inside. That's Seamus Carolyn off to Dara Murphy. Those two linking up well for St. Pat's, and that's another score for Dara Murphy. Get the first score of the second half here and put St. Pat's back up by 2, which he does. And Westmead will reset. There's a man open on the far wing if they can find him, as the ball's now forward into Luke Kelly. Good cut back inside onto his right from Kelly. Will that one stay within the posts? It will. It's a good score. As McKenna slots that one over, just waiting on comfort. Housey knocks that one straight through, and that puts St. Pat's back up by 3, 9 points to 6. And McKenna makes no mistake, puts it straight over. And you can hear the crowd react to that one for St. Pat's in the recent years, but managed to overcome that final hurdle today. Hard luck to Westmead on the day. Just didn't quite find the scores at crucial times. But they'll certainly be back. A very talented group of players.
That one there is Pat Warren. He feeds it off. That's James Walsh. He's kept in play, and it's a goal. It's a goal. Frank Riley. High ball, dropping in around the box. A touch on it, and it's a goal. It's a goal for Westmead. What a response from Westmead. Right down through the middle of the field. Kerry men making themselves available for the ball. And it's a goal! It's a goal! Inside. Jackie Robinson. Over the bar. And it's over the bar. It's over the bar. It's a draw game. Jackie Robinson. Jackie sends it high. And Jackie sends it straight. And he sends Westmead into the lead. Kerry on the attack. His shot is taken. And Kerry coming, racing down through the middle. And it's over the bar, it's over the bar. And a free kick by Bobby Regan was the man who sorted things out for us. We spent the whole afternoon tied.
Congratulations to every single Championship this year, and unfortunately that wraps up the 2024 JAA season here in New York. Beside me is the 2024 season champions Kerry, and with me is Captain Peter Fox and player James Walsh. Peter, as captain, I'm going to come to you first. Huge congratulations, not only did you play a game but extra time. I am sure you're exhausted.
Yeah, very tough battle out there. We knew going into it, Westmeath were going to be a very hard team to play against, and every chance it could have went to extra time and beyond that, but we're just delighted to get over the line and win our first championship in 10 years.
100%, and there's absolutely no doubt about it that celebrations will be in full swing tonight. Definitely will be. James, it was not an easy battle for you to get here. You had a tough game in the semi-final. Can you tell me a bit about the preparation for that? And I'm sure that game last week definitely prepared you for today's battle.
Yeah, look, I suppose the semi-final probably set us up good for the final. Barnabas were no easy team to beat, but look, it's as we said at the start of the year, we keep game by game, and that's what we did. Look, we had a few hiccups on the way. We lost 3 games, lost Westmeath in the group stage as well, but I think we just kind of trust the process, we trust what we were doing, and thankfully got over the line in the end.
Yeah, you definitely did in the end. And Peter, a bit about the work ethic on the team today. When it was going to extra time, what was going through your head, and how did you keep the team motivated?
We never doubted ourselves ever. We know we're going to finish strong. That's what we back ourselves on. And training 4, 5, 6 months now, we have it in the tank, and we know everybody in the team, the subs to come on. Everybody's going to perform. Everybody's going to give their last drop, and we were confident in that aspect that we would be able to finish strongly, and we did.
Should be off the senior club, and look, the players we brought out, everyone was bought in. There was no egos. There was no one thought they were better than anyone else. We all just stuck together, came to the game plan. Look, as I say, look, it could have gone to Westmeath there too. Look, they're a very, very good side. But look, thankfully, I think it was sticking together and just a unity got us over the line in.
Yeah. From a standing point of view, from someone who was not on the pitch, I can promise you that I personally couldn't even look at that goal, that last few seconds, that 82nd minute. What was going through your head when you saw Bobby was taking that final free?
Full faith in Bobby Rockets. No, seriously, I knew he was going to stick it over. He was out on his feet, but he's a class player, and I had full faith in him.
Yeah. And we have to acknowledge the fact both of you are on the New York panel, and credit to New York JAA. There's been a massive increase in the promotion and the development of JAA out here. James, can you tell me from your own point of view, what's the progress been like today, and how?
Look, I was kind of on the fence about coming out. Look, if you're any bit kind of in the way, I want to come out. Just back yourself and do it, because you won't regret it. It's a brilliant experience. And look, it's the great thing about New York. You're playing with people. Like when we grew up, I suppose Peter thought, look, I'm going to play for Tyrone. I personally thought I was going to play for Kerry. Who'd ever thought we'd play for New York together? You're meeting new people. It's great. Different counties. It's brilliant. So I had a very enjoyable here. Very enjoyable 2 years out here. It
literally is your home away from home. There's absolutely no doubt about that. And I'd love to keep you longer, but I know you want to go and celebrate with your team. So my final question, guys: where will you celebrate tonight, and probably for the days leading on?
I would say we'll be celebrating for a few days into the week. But now we'll.
Anywhere in particular?
Divines will probably get a touch out. Right?
There's talks Cancun there next week.
Okay, very exciting. Big change from New York. Yeah, he probably is, realistically. Right, guys, I'll let you go. Huge congratulations and enjoy the celebrations.
Cheers.
I'll let you come back onto the pitch. Don't worry, guys. See you. So that is all we have time for here today at Gaelic Park. Congratulations, like I said, to every single team that participated in the GAA Championship out here. It's a hard battle to be out here, but we appreciate every single person that shows up, whether that's the training, to lifts, to practice. Every person is appreciated at the end of the day. And finally, to Ned Devines on McLean Avenue, and to all of our sponsors here at New Logical. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here, and that's absolutely no doubt about that. And of course, to Patrick Murphy. Patrick is the person behind New Logical Sports. He sets up all the equipment. He shows up here every day, no doubt about it. And without him, he streams all the games. None of these games would be streamed. And finally, for myself, I can't thank everyone enough who tuned in. It's been an absolute honour to be here for the 2024 New York JAA Championship, and I can't wait to be back next year for the 2025 New York JAA Championship. That's all from us here at New Logical Sports. We'll see you next year.
Headed out. Still a chance, and he sails it. What a save! That's a beautiful save.
Buddy. Sending out wide. Go for the cross, and he heads it in. Greeks get the opening goal.
Headed center. This is the chance! Cal Galloway delivers right away. Well, not right away, but gets the equalizer. It's crucial. When I found out I couldn't beat them, I drove up to Bunmahan Beach, so still was a nice productive day, but I'll be back. And he gets a go-ahead goal, but I think that referee's going to call it offside. He said no goal.
I just want to thank everyone out tonight. This is our first outing with Munster Rugby Club over in Ireland. We've had about over 70 kids, and it's a tremendous thing to see with our club. And we're hoping to develop a relationship going forward. So thanks everyone for coming. Appreciate it.
Redmond Park is a massive bonus, and the New York GA is a place that they can call their home. That all the underage teams have a place they can call their home. Having the canopy for shade, having the 3 fields, having the one Crow Park size field, having the 2 smaller fields. There's so much space, so many teams can train here, 4 or 5 teams can train here at a time, and even some of the adult teams are getting in for games, but mostly just underage games, underage training sessions, development squads, all have a place they can call home. It makes it so much easier for the coaches, for the players, for the parents, everybody, just to know that we have a one-stop shop for New York GA, and it's in Redmond Park here up in Yonkers.
Like, our biggest issue here, like I said earlier on, with the high number of kids we have, we've over 3,000 kids, we'd say, playing GA here. So like, our biggest issue is facilities, and now all of a sudden we're here in Redmond Park. You've got your main pitch here, and you've got 2 other pitches here that we can utilise as well. It makes life so much easier for us from a scheduling point of view.
See yourself to how good the facility is. It's
probably a lot better than the facilities down where I'm from anyway. And it's a great boost for the GA here in New York.
Where to go is probably the main thing, you know, having a home pitch for the young kids here. I know back home, just having, I suppose, a club you can call home and somewhere you can go to in the evenings is probably the main thing. And so just seeing the amount of kids here and being able to see all the coaches and the parents drop them off and everything, I think it's great. But again, I suppose the main thing is just having the one space for everybody and having the clubhouse, having all the facilities, even the 2 pitches that are here and the goals and everything.
Great for the New York Minor Board to like share this field and we can like train and like play games here. And yeah.
We have a bunch of teams that don't have like clubhouses or anything, so it's good for them to train here.
The next step is to get the lights. I see the poles are in for the lights, the foundations. So that will be the next step. Hopefully that'll become soon enough, and it is badly needed. Having played for county teams at home and come up through the underage structures in Ireland, having lights is such a huge asset, especially for the winter time and getting that winter training in and winter games.
Lights, especially for the fall season here in New York. Like if we have a pitch here that's lit up, it's going to be, you know, a huge asset to us. I mean, we don't have too many options in this area, we'll say, for the kids to be able to play nighttime games. If we can get the lights set up here, it's going to be a massive bonus just going forward. We'd have 170, 200 kids here every Friday night playing hurling, camogie, Gaelic football, ladies football, whatever we want to put on here basically, because of having the lights. Great if we could have changing rooms here, just that when the kids come in, you know, they can go in, especially before the games. A lot of them arrive togged out for training anyway, but before games they can come in, you know, they can have their own space with their teammates and their management team, and they can go through whatever they need to be going through before games, tactic wise or, you know, team sheet wise, all that stuff. So changings down the line. A wall ball would be great down the line. Just for hurling and football, it's another thing that's hugely beneficial, just being able to get into a wall and be striking off that wall. So again, down the line, hopefully that might be an option. Massive effort, huge fundraising drive gone into this, and like people have been so generous. I'm not here in New York that long, but I mean, I'm overwhelmed basically, you know, looking at the amount people have given. You know, Tar Circle, I know that was one that was that came on board lately, and I mean their contribution has been immense. The city of Yonkers, you know, the work that they have put into this as well, along with the minor board, has been unbelievable. So I mean, and just even businesses and local contractors, just the local people have basically given, you know, been massively generous, you know, with funds basically towards this, and massively supportive to the whole thing. So I mean, it's hugely positive, and hopefully people continue to support it going forward.
Oh yeah, can't thank you guys enough. Like Tara Circle, City of Yonkers, even, like it wouldn't be possible without all of you. And now all these kids have such a great opportunity coming up. So thank you.
Thank you to everyone who helped make us possible.
Thank you. Okay, folks, you're welcome indeed to Tibbetts here. It's a beautiful night for football. It's a beautiful field that we have here, and we have two teams here that you know, they're going to the Eastern Premier League, Metropolitan Conference, New York, Greek Americans, and then we have the team that comes from Rochester, and they are here with us tonight, and it promises to be a really good one. The Rock City Boom, nice name for a soccer team, and you know, it's nice to have them here. They're an unknown quantity as far as I'm concerned. Maybe there are people who understand who they are, but well, we'll see. We'll find out very, very quickly. Number 22 is in goal. I mean, the NISA nation. Number 22 in goal is Samuel Forisco. Samuel Forisco is the goalkeeper. Look at it.
Are you here?
I must have grabbed it and dropped it. But anyway, it's one of the places later.
Okay. As you can see, the Greeks are in blue. And the Rock City Boom are in white. Hermans Aktekampa is the goalkeeper. Okay, we're just about ready for kickoff here. Started on time. We'll have the clock over there. Have you a mic, Pat?
Later.
What am I going to do here? Okay. Huh? And away we go here. The Greeks in possession, the ball out the far side of the field. Nicely played down along the wing here, Nicholas Obermashi. But the visitors from Rochester get that one going. The Boom City Boom. The Rock City Boom look like they're, well, we're about to find out how good they are. A few very familiar faces there on the Greek team as far as I'm concerned. Paul McVeigh, Pat McCann. Here's the high ball dropped inside, but no problems for the keeper here. And he comes out and he gathers it in. Still holding on to it. Samuel Faricio is the keeper. He bangs it out way down the field. Nicely picked up there. Number 20 got it back there. Well, there's a tussle inside of the box, and the Greeks come away with it. Playing it short here. Oh, pretty physical. Bit of a shot there coming in. Alex Harling came in there, and the ball is taken away by the men in blue, the Greeks. Nice ball, hit into space down the far side of the field. There's lots of room in the middle, but good defending. Good defending. Ronald Gomez. Now it comes out into the middle again. All the way across the field. Wilson Wong. Ball into the middle. Well controlled there. Alex Harling, he's had a bit of a go at it already a couple of times, but the Greeks have it, picking it up there. Way down the field it goes, on the far side of the field. Comes back across. Alex Harling again. Um, Well, what's going to happen here? The flag is up and there's offside call right away. The Rock City Boom is here, coming on the attack. A long ball, dropping it in towards the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper's not going to have any problems with that one. Hermans Ackerkamp comes out, number 13. Paul McVeigh. Nice ball down along the wing. Adam Makura. Greeks in possession, looking to have a good attack here. Malak Mashrikri, but it's cleared out the far side. Good defensive work down there on the back end when the Rock City Boom. Oh, that was... The referee has blown his whistle and awarded a free to the men in blue for the foul on Cormac. High ball dropped inside. Nicely controlled, but it's gone out over the sideline. There's a throw in. Nicholas Obarach. But this one's taken. Greeks are in control. Hey, the line out to give doesn't match the numbers at all. What the fuck? Hey, what? Oh God. After 6, that's it. 12, 13, 17, but they're not out in the field, see? Is there one of the coaches here, no? The ball's gone out. Is there one of the coaches here? No?
Yeah.
The Greek guy. No, ask him to come here. Is that the Greeks?
The manager's on the other side.
Huh?
I think the manager's on the other side.
On the other side, okay. Okay, it's a throw in for the Greeks here. They're holding on to the ball nicely. Patrick, who's 20? Fucking guys. They don't match. Yeah. Okay, we're over on the far side of the field. The referee is. Where's Pat McCann? Okay, the ball is played down and through. Ball squared back across, but that defense is standing strong down there. They've really looked good here in the early going. We've only gone 7 minutes. Once again, the ball is blocked down, nicely blocked there by Wilson Wong. And the referee is ball headed back in towards the goalkeeper, and he nicely takes it. Akhtar Camp. There's nothing in the game so far, and obviously we're 8 minutes into the game. Nice ball down along the wing, is cut into the middle. Daniel Berkovic. Back across into the middle, a good opportunity here, but this thing's knocked by the post. Goal kick. Samuel Fariso will take it.
I'm going to. I need a stoppage to switch myself in.
Ball's headed high in. Nicely done. Just knocked back to the goalkeeper. The referee making sure everything is under control out there. He's going to have a chat again with the goalkeeper. Teresa with the kick out. It's coming right back in on top of them. Okay. Nice ball dropped out in the side here. Alex Muriel all the way across. Oh, there was nobody there to. Dinner was served, but there was nobody came on the scene to get it. Samuel Faricio with the kick out again. Greece coming back on the attack again. Ball paid into space nicely, but once again that defence is standing tough down there at the back. They're very hard to get a ball across. Here's one that, well, it's probably, it's kept in play nicely. Assistant referee says, yeah, it was definitely kept in play all right by the Greeks, and the shot is taken. Shot blocked down. Comes back across into the middle. Saeed Robinson gets it back across here. 19, Nicholas Paredes. Paredes gets it through to Paul McVeigh. Nicholas Paredes again, big man there controlling the ball. McVeigh getting a nice touch on it. And this is a brilliant opportunity here, but, well, that was just a wee bit off actually.
Tommy, we're going to do the swap, right?
What?
We're going to do the swap real quick. Never mind. Next stoppage, we're going to swap. Next stoppage, we're going to swap.
Swap what?
He's going to swap it.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Is there a chance this time set up? Yeah, the shot is taken again and is blocked.
All right, am I in with him? Let's see. Yeah.
Corner kick here for the Greeks, the men in blue. It's been a case of being well defended so far.
Headed.
If he gets a header onto it, but it's knocked down and cleared again. Tussling for it here. Nicholas Obarapa.
Paul McVeigh.
Here's the ball right across. Good ball, dropped inside, but again.
Paul McVeigh on the ball again.
They're tussling for it there. Corner kick.
Francesco Perinelli.
Outside. Thank you. And this ball is dropped inside. Another corner kick coming.
So Tommy, glad to finally join you. Sorry, I had to set up some other things. Just joining on the color commentary part. So Tommy, it's worth noting that this is the Greeks' attempt at getting a 6th national title.
I hear you. Well, a couple of corner kicks there, and the Greeks got nothing out of it. Here's the ball coming through again, and Saeed Robinson.
You're both in.
Okay, they're controlling the ball here nicely when it comes from the Rock City Boom. It's kept in play there. That's Daniel Berkovic. And the flag is up, signals there's a corner kick here for, I love that name, don't you? Rock City Boom. I can't hear you.
Test.
Corner kick. Now it's a throw just on the corner. That's a corner flag. Alex Harling, who has played a big role here, number 23. Big man in the middle, well fit to control the ball. And it's another throw in for the men in white, but it's steered out. Who's going to get to this one? That's the question. Paul McVeigh. Paul drives it down now.
That's a nice new ball.
Beautiful ball. There's no flag. In by the keeper.
Well, gets right past him. He's got an open net.
And yes, the ball is in the back of the net. Beautiful goal. Set up there. Eli Mahadi Yusufi. Excuse me. That's
Greek Americans with the opening goal here, 1-0 at Tibbetts Brook Park.
What a goal it was. I mean, Paul
An attempt for them to get their 6th national title. They've won 4 U.S. Open Cups back in 1966, 1967, 1968, 1974. And in 2014, they won the National Amateur Cup to end a 10-year gap on national titles. Would be great for them, and a first to win in this fairly new NISA Nation National Championship.
Well, Daniel Berkovic really sticking in there to get the ball, and here comes the Greeks again. McVeigh running on to the end of it here. Paul doesn't keep it in play, but it was last touched. It was last touched by the Booms, the Rock City Booms. I feel like I'm doing roller derby here.
It does seem like a roller derby team, right? Like
Just a wee bit. Okay, there's the throw in, and the Greeks back in possession.
I guess like there's so many Rochester clubs that they you got to get more creative with the names.
I guess so.
Usually when I think of Rochester, I think of
the Rhinos. I actually looked for the Rhinos at one time, so I did. Ooh, that one looked like a bit.
Ball almost took your head out.
Yeah.
Saeed Robinson to Pat McCann.
It comes across to Patrick McCann. Patrick, not a bit superstitious. He wears number 13. Most people consider that very unlucky. And here come the opponents here, down 1-0. They're going to have to put something together here. There's 18 and a half minutes gone in the game. The men in white have possession of the ball all the way across the field. That's Alex Harling, number 23. You can see his number popping up all the time because he's played a really good game here, Patrick.
Oh, very good game. Very high tempo. I mean, Greek Americans have been playing a high tempo game for several matches now. They had a massive win last Saturday, 8-1 over Central Park Rangers, and then they played a very high-paced 1-1 draw with Lansdowne Yonkers this past Thursday. So it's amazing that they're balancing 3 matches in a short span here, especially with the national semi-final going on right now.
Well, here they're getting a chance on the far side of the field. They're going to have a throw in. Well controlled over there. Paul McVeigh again was on the scene, but nothing happened as goalkeeper. Out it comes. Samuel Faricio, I believe he's the goalkeeper. He's wearing the number anyhow that is given, number 22. So we'll have to agree that he has it. And that's Botti.
Oh, he's open. Oh, that's a beautiful goal.
Shot. What a bulge in the old onion bag that one was. He ripped it from about 10 yards outside of the box. Oh, what a shot. And that puts them up 2-0. Who was it?
Greek Americans, usually when they go to these national playoffs or regional playoffs in the last few years or so, they kind of struggle, but it's like they really have been taking the comfort seat. They did this against Philadelphia SC in the EPSL semifinal. They just kind of put it to bed pretty early.
That's Saeed Robinson that stuck that one in. He was buried down there in the box, and this one, to tell you that a 2-0 score is a score that a lot of managers don't like. Well, I'd rather be 2-0 up than I would rather be 2-0 down, that's for sure. And that's what the Greeks now find themselves in. The New York Greek American, very sprite looking roster out there. And there's that man again, number 23. Alex Harling. Out the far side it goes. They'll need to put something together here. 21 minutes gone in the first half, and they're down 2-0, the men in white. Now would be a good time for a goal. Never a bad time for a goal, but if you're down 2-0, you just need to find your way back into the game. That seems to be happening here because the New York Greek Americans are definitely in control. Didn't look like they were early on because it looked like the defense for the...
I compare it more to like a fencing match in the sense that maybe they were kind of feeling out Rock City's potential. There wasn't really much to look up for Rock City. Of course, there was the information provided by NISA on their website, but they're a fairly new club, and the Upstate Conference of the NISA Nation League was fairly new, so definitely not nearly in the history department as the Greek Americans. The Greek Americans go back to 1946.
Botti at the end, driving forward with the ball. They have a long tradition and a good tradition, and over the years they've produced many good players. That was the referee has decided that that's not going to happen. Marinelli gets it down along the wing. Botti Etienne. Etienne and well, there's all kinds of appeals, but the referee is the man with the decision, and he gives the free kick to the men in white. Breaks through, cleared out of there. Back there, making sure that there's no problems, is Herman Atschkamp. Into the middle again. Oh yeah. Greek Americans are playing beautiful football here. They're picking one another out. They're making space here, and you can tell the pressure is starting to show on the opponents here tonight. It's definitely flowing. Sharif, Baratella Sharif coming out on the ball there, but
what a touch.
Robbed of it, and here come the Rock City Boom. The referee's going to have a word with somebody here. He's just leaving it where it is. Ball driven inside. Again, the defenders are fit to handle this one. Nicely
Tommy,
done.
could you believe that this is? Would you believe that this was semi-pro at this type of skill level?
Yeah, this is it's a very high skill level the way they're playing. Both teams actually, but the Greek Americans, I mean, they're a class above in themselves. They're really playing very well. To make space for one another, they're content to hold the ball for one another. They're content to play one another into the game. Now they've got to do a bit of defending down on the far side. And there's the shot taken and the save by the keeper. You know the Greek American keeper. Who is he? Out the far side it goes. The men in blue, they're going to take their time here. We've got 25 minutes gone in the game, basically, and it's 2-0.
What do you think, Bill?
Paul McVeigh. They're content to let them play around with it in midfield.
I know that, you told me that. That's because I said...
Good crowd here tonight too. It's definitely, I mean, you know, your typical amateur soccer crowd, but still a good turnout for... They say I think the national final is going to be in Virginia this year. It's going to definitely not so bad travel for either side. Last year it was out in Irvine, California. It looks kind of nice though. Would have liked to have been there.
Patrick getting stuck in there, and there's nobody near the keeper. David Grzyk, the keeper. Here come the Greek Americans again. They got great movement. They're not afraid to take the men on. A nice ball across, but it was cut out there beautifully, and very well done, because if it hadn't been cut out, Joshua Fitzpatrick cut it out, and there was a man waiting inside of the box, just waiting on that ball to drop down. That's number 23. I've been telling you about him all night. Alex Harling. He's put himself around quite a bit in this game, let me tell you. That's Patrick McCann, number 13. And there's Joshua Fitzpatrick again, going across the middle there and just taking clear of the ball. And it's glided out into the middle here. What happens to it? Here it comes.
I might as like the camp.
Very, very soon. McVeigh. Ball's gone out over for a corner.
Now, Tommy, did you know, I don't know if you play video games, it might be past your time, but if you play the FIFA video game, I think FIFA 15 and 16, you could play as Pat McCann when he was on Sligo Rovers.
Yeah, well, he had a good career with Sligo Rovers. You can use him now, let me tell you. Here's the corner kick. floated inside. Again, a cross that has gone wasted. Controlling the ball here. Saeed Robinson.
There's
inside
plenty of
it
space
goes.
there.
Nicely kept in place. Oh, the referee, the flag is up for offside. They're going to walk the ball out here. The most appropriate name on the field is Joe Balls. Unbelievable. He's playing for the men in white. I mean, you couldn't have a more appropriate name to be playing in a game like this, could you? Again, it's a throw in. Rock City Boom. And there's that man, number 20, Joshua Fitzpatrick. Alex Harling. Back to Joshua, back to the keeper. And that one's cleared and is cleared forever.
Almost a half hour into the match, and it's 2-0 to the New York Greek Americans.
Well, they deserve it. I mean, they played well enough to be on front. And it took them a while. Watch that ball there. It took them a while to break down that defence. There was a couple of crosses came in early that didn't prove to be anything. Francisco Pirelli very active there in the middle as well, wearing the blue jersey, number 22. Here he's on the ball again, and it comes back to Saeed Robinson. But Alex Harling is there for the men in white. Out it comes on this side. Konrad Zidakowski all the way across. He switched sides, lovely, but good defending over there. Half an hour gone in the game, 2-0 to the Greek Americans. That number man with the ball is 4, Wong Wilson. Again, the men in blue are up to the occasion when the ball gets in there. They make sure to get it out of there very quickly. Oh, nicely done. McVeigh, nicely. Oh, nicely. Botti Eteni. Back towards McVeigh, but it's a little bit too short. The defenders read it well there. Conrad clears it. Coming through midfield again. He's made himself available. Ziduska. Alex Harling. But again,
good interception there from Petridis.
The defenders are all over it. Looking to come into the middle. Patrick McCann making himself available for it. It eventually gets to him. Nicely worked. McCann controls it. Feeds it all the way across the field. Saeed Robinson. Back to McCann. McCann looking for support. He's got the support all right. Nicholas Oberich. This ball. Linesman, referee's assistant on this side. Saeed Robinson. Francisco Peronelli. He's done a lot of hard work in midfield. And when this ball goes back inside, Nicholas Oberich. Oberich.
I think it's whatever.
They're setting up nicely again. There's a lot of pressure here, but Well, the defenders are up to the occasion for the moment, anyhow. Oberach.
A little too fancy there, right?
Yeah. Those defenders have to be tiring a little bit, Patrick. They've been under a lot of pressure.
Well, it was so high paced just to start the match, and this is their third match in 7 days, so
yeah, that's
just a lot to do.
That's a lot
to balance.
Right. That's knocked down nicely, Saeed Robinson. Robinson feeds it in. Again, McVeigh is making himself available in the box. Can they get the ball in?
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
Back of the net.
Paul McVeigh.
Paul McVeigh with a beautiful goal.
The Donegal man, they call him the sniper.
Well, he sniped that time, that's for sure. He made himself available. You could see it setting up so nicely. And it was a great ball into him. And it was a great ball pulling the back of the net. And 3-0 with less than 10 minutes to go in this first half.
Thought this would be a much closer match, right? Considering
the crowd, some of the crowd are starting to leave.
Well, it's a long ride home to Rochester, so I mean...
Well, it certainly is.
Yeah.
But, you know, they give it what they had for the first 25, 30 minutes.
You know, the place that we're going to go to... the place that we're most likely going to go to after this match, I tried to get them to make a garbage plate, and it was an okay attempt.
Okay, it's becoming.
But you know, anyone who wins this match, you could say is a Kodak moment, right? It's Kodak, right? Rochester Kodak.
Nicholas Oberach. Again, they're waiting inside. McVeigh's in there already. Now, this one comes a little bit behind them. The precision on all three goals, there was none of them a fluke. Every one of them were a decent ball. One of them in particular, the second goal, was absolutely brilliant. And here to go again, the speed down that far side. McVeigh is getting himself set up in the middle again. Does it come across to him? No, it's nicely cut out. But it comes back out. Patrick gets it across. He gets it to Saeed Robinson. Robinson just slips it inside. They're just playing around with it now. Botti at the air. And here's McVeigh. He feeds it. He decides that he wants to set somebody up that time. But he's done so much good running off the ball, McVeigh. Sharifi is fouled. No. Referee says play on.
Bit of a an interesting referee crew. It's you know, it's interesting. I was wondering if they would have taken like national refs or something like that, and I'm pretty sure that some of these guys would get it. But it's kind of cool. It's pretty close to home. They basically use the same state refs.
This thing is set up here, but it's going to be blocked down, and out come the Greek Americans with the ball, and McVeigh is running onto it. But can he keep it in play? He does, yeah, nicely controlled.
And 1v1.
Paul doing nice. He's waiting on support. The support didn't come. It was on the back post, but he couldn't get the ball across. Nicely blocked down there. You try to get the ball across all the time, but well, some of the times it works, some of the times it doesn't. We've got 37 minutes gone. It's 3-0 to the Greek American club.
I mean, the Greeks are just hammering away at this point.
Yeah, they're just... That was a long-term clearance, let me tell you. Over there on the far side of the field, they're controlling it. That's the man who scored the goal, El Mahdi Yousufi. McVeigh again. He's been a real live wire on this front line here. Basically playing as a lone striker.
Look at the way they're just set up.
Well, it's set up for the cross again, but you know, the men in white have done a nice job of getting themselves into good positions, although they're...
Header! Oh, what a save.
Well, that one was set up very, very nicely. And, you know, the goalkeeper was just in the right position for it. He had no problems, let me tell you. And it was nicely done. El Mahdi.
Rock City, just very patient, aren't they?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're being beaten 3-0, Pat, you better be patient. Or it could be.
But if you look at it, they really haven't pulled themselves out of their line. They're staying composed. I mean, it seems like they got something in their back pocket for this remainder of the match.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, it's better come with a rocket on the end of it, because 3-0 and basically been run off. I mean, they've had a very, very tough time. They've done well defending, but here they're in trouble. Oh, that's definitely a yellow card. I mean, he just grabbed them by the back of the neck and pulled them down. There's no question. It is a yellow card. And I mean, I don't think anybody could argue with that. Yeah, there it goes, yellow card. Barakatullah Sharifi is setting this one down. He's going to have a go at it. It looks like he's measuring it up.
I mean, I guess like now they could do it at a little bit more comfort level, knowing that there's no pressure to keep putting goals in, right?
Up he comes to it. The goalkeeper handles it very, very easily. Was hit right down Broadway, but there wasn't an awful lot of steam on it. Yeah, I think he's trying to make it up. Now.
Get it!
And yes, nicely controlled there. Pat McCann. Pat feeds it all the way across the far side. Comes back to McCann. Comes out. Saheed Robinson feeds it back on inside. Nicholas Oberonge. Oberonge has cleared out. Here come the men in blue again. Being encouraged by the fans here. Taking their time as they come across midfield. They got a lot of room, got a lot of space here. Playing it out on the wing.
Look at that's a point ball!
Batoetti. Batoetti wins himself a corner kick here.
You know, I always say a match is always about who wants to win it more. Who looks like
this ball dropped right inside and the keeper comes out and he bangs it out the far side. As you were saying, Patrick?
I was saying, I feel like in any match it's always about who wants to win it more, and it looks like the Greek Americans really want to get that next national title. It's been about 10 years since they last won one when they won the National Amateur Cup.
Get it, baby!
It was only 4 years ago they were struggling to make the playoffs at the EPSL. It's a bit of an interesting turnaround for them.
Yeah, well, they have a lot of good players on view tonight, that's for sure. Ron Wilson Wilson Wong bangs it down. But the men in blue again, they have it. Everything is controlled, and look at the run here. This is some run down the far side of the field. Is he going to keep in play? Yes! He's shot. Now, he shot before and scored the goal.
A little bit of over dribbling there now.
He didn't get a chance to. El Mahadi Yusufi. 43 minutes gone in the game, and they're lining up inside of the box again. It's a throw in for the Greek Americans. Back out it goes. McVeigh is in there, he doesn't get a touch onto it, but the flag goes up. We're approaching half time here. Controlled by the men in blue. Nicely done. Saeed Robinson gets it back again and delivers it long down the far side. Another ball. Somebody to run for in space, and yes, it is that same man again, number 5. He takes a floater across the box, but the speed down that wing is unbelievable. Cleared. It's gone out over the sideline, and it's a throw for the men in blue. Saeed is going to take it. Saeed Robinson all the way across now, blocked down. That should be another throw for the New York Greek Americans.
Just at stoppage time now.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much stoppage time there will be. There wasn't a whole lot of stoppage times, only to pick the ball out of the back of the net, which happened 3 times. Well, your guess is as good as ours. What the stoppage time?
Yeah, they don't have the headsets like some of the other games.
Yeah. We need VAR too.
Bill was asking for the that cross cable cam that goes over. That's going to cost a lot of money.
Nice ball floated in, but again the defense. I know they've given up 3 goals, and maybe no. And you say to yourself, 3 goals. How well can they play it? Well, you know, they certainly have been under a lot of pressure.
Well, I'll tell you another thing too. At this level, 3-0 doesn't close the game out. It could still go either way in the second half.
So we'll see what happens in the second half.
We'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
Gets on the man at the back post, and there's the goal. There's the goal. And now he's through, and it's a goal. It's a goal for Westmeath.
He's got plenty of space. Nice cut. He gets around the keeper. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alfaro could be in here on his left leg. Alfaro. Oh my goodness, it's a goal.
You don't have to keep saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not computer literate. We work to make sure that the only thing you'll have to say is, it works. Mendez, go for the cross! What a goal! What a goal from Mendez!
Go! XP! Go back. Eddie Steve,
Serious? Where is this game?
Beckham. Buddy, I'm telling
Weak side, second row, out to number 6, out to Owen, the 10 to. Oh wow, that's okay. Some really great ball handling there. Okay, in the 8th, the men from Suffolk did a fantastic breakdown play. Due to a fantastic breakdown play, have recovered possession. Here comes the out half. Wow, very shifty. The out half is going in. He's going in. Okay, excellent play. Okay, clean line out. Suffolk is so quick defensively. I'm very impressed with their speed defensively. Oh, here comes Jake. Here comes Jake. There goes Jake. Jake just scored a try from the halfway line. Fantastic work. He moves that game line up, the big guy. He's probably the biggest man on the pitch. Okay, Suffolk still have it. Okay, here's their... Okay, Suffolk in minute... Bam! Yes! Okay. Wow, they are good. Their offloading has been absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The Suffolk offloading has been really something special. I believe there is a penalty against Lansdowne, so Suffolk now quick tap. I don't know if we went back to 30, but the referee is letting play stand. They're right in front of goal, and the referee saw something he did not like. There's Geraldo doing what he does best, knocking people out of the way. Gained a couple of meters. Point of contact. Great defense by Suffolk on that one. Although he's laying offsides, the ref's got to blow the whistle there. Yeah, he's got to blow the whistle there. Yep, he did. The guy was laying offsides. He wasn't rolling out of the way. Okay, Lansdowne now. Very close. Oh, okay. Somebody scored a try. Wow, I don't know who scored it, but Lansdowne just scored a try.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dave. Thank you very much for joining us here at Tibbetts Brook Park in Yonkers, where currently the New York Greek Americans are up 3-0 over Rock City Boom. We would like to give a quick recap. Paul McVeigh had a third goal for New York Greek Americans, whereas Yusufi actually had a brace early in this first half. The students are back in school. Pumpkin spice is on the menu. Taylor Swift is digging out her cardigans. It is fall, and we are all here and hyped for the second half, which is going to get underway shortly. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your viewership, and we will see you in the second half. Thank you very much.
Yes, on the man at the back post, and there's the goal. There's the goal. And now he's through, and it's a goal. It's a goal for Westmeath.
He's got plenty of space. Nice cut. He gets around the keeper. That's just beautiful. Beautiful. Alfaro could be in here on his left leg. Alfaro! Oh my goodness, it's a goal!
now.
Okay, it's pretty clear at the moment. The Greek American 3. Their opponents haven't managed to register anything yet, except a really good name. Rock City Boom. Rock City Boom. We hope you're enjoying the game, folks. It's a beautiful evening here in Yonkers in New York. We're at Tibbetts Brook. This is the home of Lansdowne, who have played many great games here. And we're delighted that you're sitting watching the game with us. It's been very entertaining. This Greek American team are very talented. They've got a lot of really good players on it. And there's one of them right there in front of you. The speed that he has is unbelievable. And the goal he scored was pretty remarkable as well. So he's having a good night for himself, and here now he's going to go again. Yeah, there he goes, and that's El Mahadi Youssifi. Paul McVeigh. The clock is not going. Clock is not going.
Look at the high pace of passing right now there.
Good ball here if it can be taken down, and yes, it is taken down. Now, what can he do with it? Oh, great attempt,
wide.
But it's gone to the right and wide. He was trying to get at the curl in, Pat.
Yeah, well, it looks like they definitely had an interesting, well, not really a locker room talk, but they definitely had a sideline talk, and they discussed about how they're going to fire their way back at the beginning of the second half. Maybe the Greeks have the work cut out for them in this second half.
Well, you would like to think so if you were neutral watching the game, but if you're a Greek fan, I think you have to be very, very pleased with the way this team has played. And we were delighted somebody put the finger on the button and got the clock going. So we will finish in good style.
Yeah, I feel like I'm watching, when you got the clock starting from 0 again, it kind of makes you feel like you're watching Liga MX.
Ball driven into the corner. But the goalkeeper is well there. Samuel Mauricio. They're trying to play their way out of the back, which in a situation like this could be very dangerous, but it hasn't. It has worked out well for them because they got themselves a throw in over on the far side for the Rock City Boom. Oh, nice. Brilliant. But taken away from him in the end. But he doesn't give up. That man doesn't give up. Number 22, Francisco Perelli. McVeigh just failed to control it. It was nicely played to him, but he didn't get the control on the ball. Well, the midfield are still snipping. And that one goes right into David Grizek, the goalkeeper. Again, it's cut out in the middle. Nicholas Paredes, number 16. Here he comes again on it. Plays it outside. Here's the man with the magic feet. Oh, great ball. Well cleared. Well cleared. You got to give credit. Wilson Wong got ahead to it and cleared it out of the danger area. But again, I'm amazed at how many crosses that the Greek team have managed to get themselves in. I mean, they're very well coached. And they're very disciplined in the way they play as well.
Well, they've definitely been putting a lot of work on the way they've been building along the wings. It's It's kind of interesting because they're doing this without their star winger that they've had for a couple seasons, Rodrigo Roca. I think he's back in Argentina dealing with whatever other stuff. I guess, he's got his... obviously, these guys are all amateurs, per se, so they got their day jobs and other careers, so he was back in Argentina working on some stuff. But, yeah, they managed to properly replace him, and they do great on the wings. That's what I've been noticing.
There's appeals to the referee as to what is going on here. We're 5 minutes into the second half.
Well, whatever it was, they resolved it pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, it's banged in high. Petridis clears it out. And it's a throw in for the Boom. I think maybe that's what we just called them. The Boom.
The Boom, right? Yeah.
The Boom.
The Boomstick.
Rock City Boom.
Rock City Boom, right? And
they're in control of the ball at the moment, and Balls Joe there. Joe Balls plays it across into the middle. It's blocked down.
I mean, at least they're getting a bit more chances into the final third there. They weren't really mounting much in the first half. It's like one of the star players of the Greek Americans is David Grizic, and they haven't really had to see him make a great save tonight. But it looks like they're putting a little more chances in on the Greeks' defensive half. I mean, what do you think?
That may be a little bit contributed by the Greeks taking the foot off the pedal a little bit. If you have a 3-0 lead and you're 7 minutes into the second half, you have to be feeling pretty good about it.
Well, I mean, one of the things I think is a big problem with not just the Greek Americans, but any of the Hellenic clubs in the New York area is the complacency. You can't be complacent in these big games. I mean, sure, it's 3-0, but a lot of things can go the wrong way. I've seen it happen many times in this level. It's still plenty of time left in this half.
Well, now that it's 4-0.
No, it's just went over the crossbar.
Did it?
Yeah. You're thinking of Gaelic football. We were just doing that a few hours ago.
I thought it was in the net. There was a bunch of people standing in front of me. I was sure it was 4-0.
No. Your mind's still set on Gaelic football. That would have been a score. And if you guys were tuned in earlier, we did the Police versus Fire. That was a great match.
Yeah. And here we go again, a throw in, and the men in white are starting to push down that side. The defense, we'll see how the men in blue perform back there, but they have done everything so far right tonight.
Looks like linesman Domenico saw something he didn't like, and it's a free kick to the Greek Americans.
You can definitely tell it's fall. Let me tell you, the temperature is dropping down for sure.
It was so hot earlier today, though. And,
yeah.
And they still got the mosquitoes out in full force. They're just like feasting on our legs right here.
And here comes the free kick for Boom. Oh, nicely dropped inside. Oh, that was beautiful.
Couldn't control it.
Nicholas Petridis measured himself beautifully and he cleared it out. McVeigh. Nice ball back to Petridis. Oh yeah, back into the middle again.
It's interesting. I think Petridis is the only Greek player on the Greek Americans.
Yeah.
It's become a much more cosmopolitan team. I mean, they were in the Cosmopolitan League for so many years, but the word cosmopolitan has really taken to a new definition on this squad. It's very diverse, definitely players of all kinds. I mean, it's all about putting the best team on the field, right? Very Hellenic board here, though. They're standing next to us, kind of observing and.
Well, they're going to have to do a bit of defending here because this ball is driven in, but once again, no problem for the defenders. They just put a boot onto it and put it up in the air. Here it comes back in again.
Defensive clearance.
It's knocked out. Here to come again. Lovely attack. building down the far side of the field.
Paul
It comes
McVeigh.
across into the middle, just cleared out, and that should be a corner kick, I think.
I think it went behind the corner. I mean, in front of the corner flag. I think it's just a throw-in. But it looks like there's going to be something else to address here. Someone's taking a knock.
Yeah, well, he just extended himself when he went for the ball. 10 minutes gone here in the second half.
Still 3-0. Speaking of all these League of Ireland players playing on Greek Americans, which is a bit of a funny one in itself. Who was your club back in Ireland? Was it Dundalk or Drogheda? Or neither?
It's Dundalk, not Drogheda.
Yeah.
But they're in trouble at the moment because
well, I mean, if you saw a team that you could buy for $1, would you have done it? A euro, sorry.
A euro. Well, they owe $1 million, so that's the first thing you'll have to clear off. So if you have $1 million, then you can start talking about it.
I mean, it's just I guess the fun part of it, right, is that you got to say you owned a club for a good few months, I guess.
They won the championship five
6
years. So.
Oh, no, great history, and then when they brought back the All Ireland soccer championship with the North, they were winning those by huge margins too. So, great time for them. Looks like did they resolve? Looks like somebody's subbing off.
Yeah.
Number 13 for Rock City Boom.
Unfortunately, they're having 2 subs coming on at the moment.
Maybe guys that they hope to be the game changers. Yeah, so it's definitely a throw-in. It was just in front of the line. It looks like Saeed is setting up to.
Joseph Fragnito has come on wearing number 15. And Rafael Goodell wearing number 7. So that's our 2 substitutes. The ball comes across onto the back post and just couldn't redirect it. He was in the right place at the right time. Good cross again. It's been a absolute fantastic part of the game for the Greek Americans, the way they can fire those crosses in.
Oh, and he scored definitely a couple of beautiful headers like that in the past week. We just covered all of them. I guess he's getting used to them. He's like Miroslav Klose. Pat McCann to Petridis.
Keeping the ball down along the wing. He's going to draw 2-3 men. And this time the Deuce managed to stop him, but to knock the ball out over the sideline. And it's a throw-in for the Greek Americans.
Greek Americans just inching closer to their first national final in 10 years.
Still in possession of the ball down on the corner. There's the man that just came on. That's he's going to get a touch onto it very quickly. Rafael Goodell. It's gone out over the line.
I think they're just looking for options here, what they could do to put themselves back into the match.
They need a goal, and then they need another, and then they need another. This one goes all the way across the field. Again. Gone. A little daisy cutter, but it was cutting the daisies wide of the post. Now they're going to try to build from the back here. Right down through the middle. Now there's a foot race on here. Let me tell you.
Octocamp is definitely tracking him back pretty well, though.
Octocamp did very well. There's a corner kick.
Just looking to see what they could do to put themselves back into the match. Rock City Boom onto the far side. Just so many Greek numbers.
And it breaks down the field. And
he picks him off!
Yes.
Is this going to be goal number 4?
And it's in the back of the net once again. I told you the man had magic feet. I told you the man had speed to burn, and he knows how to finish off. Let me tell you.
It's officially a hat trick for him.
El Mahdi Youssifi.
It's pretty much a rout at this point.
Well, 4-0 is probably a rout. We didn't get on the scoreboard yet, but I'm sure it's there.
And everyone's stunned. Everyone thought this would have been a much closer match.
Well, that man has made sure that it wasn't. I mean, the goal he scored, the second goal he scored in the first half was brilliant. And he's just takes off like he's like a sprinter. Here's another ball, the sprinter. The goalkeeper comes out on it, the goalkeeper covers it, and the goalkeeper is staying inside of his box, so he's okay. It looked like he was coming very, very close to the edge of the box there, but David did very well.
Yeah, David Grizik, he's no stranger to national championships. He won the national championship with FC Motown in the NPSL back in 2022.
He was a great pains to point out to me tonight that his name is Polish.
Yeah, Grizik or Greshik. Probably something even more Polish than that, but there's only so much you can try, right? Oh, look at that tackle.
That was a good tackle. The referee saw nothing wrong with it. There was nothing wrong with it, that's why. But it all comes to nothing here. Back into the keeper. Oh, that was nasty. That was nasty. That's a yellow card for sure. No need for that one now. In a game like this, you see somebody do something like that, you can tell there's a bit of frustration setting in. 18 minutes gone, 4-0 to the Greek Americans.
Greek Americans, they got here from defeating the prior NISA Nation national champions Nova FC in the EPSL final back in June. 2-0 result to them. Actually, Rodrigo Rocca, who I mentioned earlier, had scored the insurance goal.
Oh, another great ball across. Well, they'll have to follow that one for a while. When is the final?
It should. Usually it's in December, but that it may change. It depends on so many different factors. See, unlike the pros, amateur soccer, semi-pro soccer, whatever you want to call it, it's got its challenges. You don't have the same massive venues like you do in the pros. You got to deal with the mercy of the schedules with all the other folks, especially with the college schedule around too.
This is a beautiful field here.
Oh yeah,
absolutely beautiful.
Oh yeah, the home of Lansdowne Yonkers Football Club.
Yeah, this
field was opened back in 2007. Pretty sure Lansdowne had adopted using it at some point as that around that time, because I think before that they were at Van Cortlandt.
Oh, nicely done. Good communication.
Actually, funny enough, Yonkers brags about surpassing the population of Rochester on their signage when you go through town. No longer it used to be Rochester was the third largest city in New York. Now it's Yonkers, and they love bragging about that if you ever look at the signage.
Oh, great ball. McVeigh.
Ball McVeigh, he's got plenty of space.
McVeigh. Still McVeigh. And he puts it in. He puts it in.
McVeigh played that one and played it, and in the end, he put it in the old onion bag. 5-0, and what a goal that was. I mean, that is patience at its best, and a great skill level.
Definitely, since he moved to the Greek Americans, he definitely wanted to reprove himself as a great player. Of course, one thing we always talked about was playing time for him, and it looks like he's getting the playing time he wanted at the Greek Americans, and he's really showing his quality.
And they're playing him. They're playing him into the game. Looks like Pat McCann is going to go off with 5-0 on the scoreboard. It's time to give other players an opportunity.
Usually Paul McVeigh's best goal contributions come in May, but it seems to have come to September now. It
looks like number 14 has come on. Dennis Mejia. I'm not sure you can go by these numbers, but
look at that. It's just look how fast this is going. You know, despite the scoreline, you could definitely tell Rock City Boom very quality side. They definitely deserve to be here. Look how fast they moved the ball. I think the Greek Americans just had them perfectly coached to the tee. I don't know whatever opposition research they must have done, but they definitely marked everybody well. But otherwise, when you look at the Rock City Boom, they're just moving the ball just as well as the Greek Americans. Just the scoreline.
Yeah, but there's no end product.
Yeah, I think
there's no point moving the ball if you don't get an end product out of it.
Yeah, they're not getting it center.
A ball's gone out over the line, and it's going to be a throw-in. Assistant referee's got good eyesight. He can see all the way. He's standing right on midfield, and he's seen all the way down into the corner. Well, that's a good call.
Well, when you don't have video action replay to rely on, you're going to have to need good eyes, right?
Come on, Savisi, come on, baby. Don't stop.
Well, Alex Harling is definitely a good player. There'll be some other teams looking at him, number 23 on the ball. I mean, he's played really well for the Boom tonight. And here come the Greek Americans back on the attack here. Still going through.
They're just having fun right now.
And this one comes inside.
Paul McVeigh looking to get
almost got another one.
He's looking to get his hat trick.
Nicholas Obarosh was the man who played it down into him. And that's the substitute that just came on. That's Joseph Fragnito. Cleared out by the keeper. Knocked down. Acta Camp. Referee signals. We're just gone about halfway through the second half. 5-0. 5-0.
Not the kind of result you expect. It's like Bayern Munich taking out Barcelona, right? This is something you don't normally expect. And oh look, looks like Paul McVeigh won't get his hat trick tonight. He's going to be subbed out. Looks like Timothy DeMay's coming in. He's another goal scorer, by the way. So they're definitely not looking to hold back. They're definitely looking to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Oh, this one nicely taken by the keeper. Who did you say came on as a substitute?
Oh, sorry, actually. Timothy DeMay. I mean, definitely the Greeks looking to keep the firepower going.
And here to come.
Oh, that just kind of wrapped around the posts.
And the Greeks are still being encouraged to keep.
Whoa! Look at that volley. That was Francesco Parinelli
Francesco Paranelli came very close to Paranelli and that went into the back of the net.
He was trying to do a Dejan Stankovic volley like against Bayern Munich, if you remember that, back in 2010. You probably commentated it for all you know. That might have been when they went to Fox, though. That might have been. You might have done that on the radio.
No, I did it on television.
Yeah.
I remember it well.
That's good.
Oh, that's just unfortunate that he got knocked. I mean, a man like that to get injured at this juncture of the season for a team would be a huge loss, because if I was picking the man of the match, I definitely have to give him a vote for sure. Here and Jimmy Shalom is the coach. Footy Buchlas is the manager.
Yeah, Fody's. I think he went to a baptism tonight. Shout out to Fody. Had to tune in to watch. Richard, not all the main head coach.
Here we go. Here's the speeder again. Is he going to take them on? No, he passes the ball over the far side, and they're coming through here again.
Is that the May?
Oh,
just
hot potatoes, but the keeper handles it eventually.
He's just a bit shook up. Guess happy to get a hand on it, right?
27 minutes gone in the game.
In the second
5-0. You can say the Greek Americans have safely stacked this one away. It was 3-0 at half time. They've added 2 here in the second half.
Well, the Greek Americans do love their high score lines. They've had scored just about, just doing the math in my head, 14 goals in the last 17 days. 14 goals.
That's pretty good going.
That must be a record for them, I think. In recent times, they probably had some blowout victories back in the 70s, for all I care.
There could be another one on the menu here. No, good defending. No, still in possession.
Still getting it. Yusufi's just hustling.
That man is just, he won't be denied. When he gets close to the ball, Al Mahdi Yusufi, once he gets close to the ball, he's going to get a touch on it. Greek Americans come back, charging down the far side. Here's the shot. Ooh.
Yeah, at this point, they're just having fun. They're just trying a little bit of anything. They're looking to see different ways of scoring goals, going for the Instagram reels afterwards. It's gotten pretty chilly, right?
It's getting just a wee bit chilly.
What, did you conjure that jacket? I didn't bring a jacket at all. I'm like the most irresponsible guy here. Shout out to Bill Marth here, securing the neutral site venue here at Tibbetsbrook Park.
A throw in here for the Boom.
This game's still keeping the crowd out of their seats. They want to be right up next to the action in case anything happens.
Oh, lots of things can happen when this man gets on the ball too.
Paranelli, yeah.
Francesco Paranelli. Here's this ball fed through to Saeed Robinson. Saeed plays it back. Approach of the half-hour mark here in the second half. Well, the Boom are in control of the ball in midfield. Nice movement. Oh, very well
Get a little
played.
fancy with the footwork there,
but in the end, it was taken away from him.
Here comes the Greek pressing a little bit.
Raphael Godel. Well, we just ticked over the half-hour mark. 15 minutes left in this one. The conclusion has been reached as to who's going to win it, I'd say.
Hopefully that. I've never met another Goodell. I was hopefully that's some sort of someone's holiday to Brazil. I'm sorry.
Here it comes across. Oh, great ball in front of everybody.
Here's Timothy DeMay.
Wrong side of the post. And it'll be a goal kick for the Boom. So, when is your next big game?
Sorry, what'd you say, Tommy?
When's your next big game?
Tomorrow I'm doing the Sal Rapaglia Super Cup at 10 in the morning. It's it's basically like the Super Cup of the Eastern New York State Soccer Association. You got the champions of all the different leagues and cup winners. But the games that we're primarily covering is Lansdowne and Leros.
And do you have a game on Monday?
We have the Police versus Fire in soccer hosted with NYCFC in Ford. It's the 6th annual Ford Classic, and you'll be there.
That one's in Randall's Island.
Yep, Icon Stadium, the same iconic ground back when it was Downing Stadium. Hosted the famous debut of international superstar Pelé. Almost 49 years later, renovated after a near 20-year stint as a exclusively track and field stadium. Now the venue of NYCFC 2, they're going to be hosting the 6th annual Ford Classic matchup between FDNY and NYPD, and it will be live streamed for those who cannot make it.
At what time?
7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
My memories of that night of Pele being there was I didn't get home till 4 o'clock in the morning because the traffic couldn't get out.
Oh yeah, I mean it's interesting because I always heard that the Downing Stadium was kind of a dump. So it was packed out apparently.
Yeah. The only time I ever seen the rocks were painted green to make it look like there was grass.
Well, that was the I remember watching Once in a Lifetime. No, yeah, was it Once in a Lifetime? Yeah, it was the Cosmos documentary, and Pele mentioned that he didn't want to play for the club anymore because it was he was getting some sort of disease on his feet. And he didn't realize it was paint.
Well done.
But of course, you know, the field now, much better quality grass. It's maintained by an organization. Anybody owned by City Football Group should have no problem spending on grass.
No. Well, comes to nothing.
Yeah, kind of all the intensity is just kind of starting to wither down, right? I think 5-0 does that to you.
Yeah, it certainly does. It'll knock the wind out of your sails for sure.
I mean,
you certainly don't want to make it a half a dozen. You do if you're an attacker, but if you're...
Robinson. It's not even sprinting down anymore. It just... They're just playing possession at this point. Greek Americans...
there's about 10 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, but Greek Americans definitely looking on track to making their first national final in 10 years. Look, I think they played a club that doesn't even exist anymore. That was that's how long ago it's been.
And there's a few of the fans here tonight I'd imagine played on the team there.
Definitely one of them. I'm just looking to see if he's around. Tony Drizzis, he played with the Greek Americans back in the 60s and 70s, I think. I could be wrong. I have to double check that one. But If you go to their clubhouse out in Astoria, on Astoria Boulevard, you could see all the different Open Cup trophies that they've won, plus numerous state cups and cosmopolitan leagues. Their trophy cabinet is so big, they have a bunch sitting in the basement and collecting dust.
And they're very serious about the game, let me tell you. Here we go again.
Looks like we goal number 6. Yes, it is.
Brilliantly struck, brilliantly struck.
I think it's a 4-goal game for him.
That was number 11, right?
Number 11, oh. Normally, number 11 would be worn by Etienne Badi. What does it say in your on your lineup sheet?
No, tonight is worn by Baraktullah Sharifi.
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 Well, I would say that is Jamil of a goal, as they say. On the Jamil means beautiful. Still got 10 minutes left to play here. 6-0 to the New York Greek Americans. They definitely look on course to going back to a national final.
Well, you hit a half a dozen. It's been a busy night for you. Here we go again.
About to make it a touchdown.
Yes.
Timothy DeMay. I told you he would score goals.
Yeah.
Greek Americans had no intention of taking their foot off the pedal.
Certainly not.
It's officially a touchdown. This sounds like the post-game plans have already been made. You're more than welcome to show up, but
and what?
I said the post-match plans have already been made. It's like there's no doubt that there's going to be a victory party here for the Greek Americans. They already started talking about going to the Heritage. Even though that's like the official home bar in Lansdowne, that's their favorite spot to go to too. They love getting their, originally it was corned beef and cabbage, but I explained to them that it's all about the boiled bacon. I had them try the boiled bacon, and they absolutely love it.
My post-game party will be in Queens.
In your bed? going to bed? Or do you just catch up on other soccer? Or is that just enough soccer for you today?
I've just, between soccer and Gaelic, that's enough for me for the day.
Shout out to Trasa if she's watching it all.
And I nearly have to walk as far to get back to my car. They made me park so far away.
Don't worry, I'll bring you to the car. Just stick around, I'll bring you to the car. Yeah, it was a packed out night here at Tibbetts Brook Park. I mean, we're talking hundreds in the park. Maybe not necessarily at this pitch, but hundreds in the park.
There was a lot of games on here tonight.
Yeah.
There was like, I walked by some of these. There was at least 5 games on.
The parking lot closest to the field was filled out, and they started redirecting people almost like a quarter mile away. So if you weren't capable, it was a bit of a challenge to get in here.
And here come the Greek Americans again.
Etienne Badi. DeMay.
Oh, he's going to have a go. Just a little bit.
It's like, why not? It's at this point, why not? Why not try it?
Yusufi, those two.
Just about 6 minutes left, and plus stoppage time, if they even give stoppage time.
You got your answer now, how good they are. Somebody found me for a pass.
Yeah, second time too, right?
Yeah. They figure I should be playing, that's why it is.
Well, you played what? Didn't you play for the Boston T-Men? Or was that
That's
somebody?
a myth.
But you were an NASL player, though, no?
Yeah. I played in the German-American League. Oh, the goalkeeper was caught out, but he caught it. Oh, he did well.
You played
He
for
did
Shamrock.
well. He did well to backtrack there.
Well, the Grizik is, he's star goalkeeper. Very sought after across the league.
Do you think that the referee will play added time tonight?
I was thinking about that, and I don't think so. I think
Okay, let's have a wee pool here. What do we think? Do you think it's going to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because usually at this level, especially, everyone realizes there's no point.
Let's ask the assistant referee here. Is he going to play extra time?
Mike Ziegler.
Mike.
He's like, I don't know.
Here's a shot coming. Oh. It banged off somebody, but
You just got to make a couple Sopranos jokes to Mike, and you get them all.
Here we go
Yes, I
again.
already got him. Fires. Oh, he almost got onto the score sheet there.
The first save for the goalkeeper tonight.
At least they're showing the talent of Brazil right now.
Where was this talent 40 minutes ago?
They said the same thing in Brazil.
Yeah. All the way across the far side of the field, lots of room here. 7-0, the Greek Americans. We've just got a few minutes left in this game, and I'm sure
The second, take care.
the Rock City Boom will be very happy to hear the final whistle in this one.
So looking at the clock.
And you might as well play it out of the back when you're in this kind of situation. And you wonder why that sub wasn't on earlier. Joseph Fragnito, he's done very well since coming in here, number 15. Maybe the fresh legs are helping him out a bit. Here they're coming on the attack again.
Just taking it easy. Trying to kill the clock at this point.
There's a nice ball into space. Buddy
Etienne Buddy. Come on.
Here's the ball across again, and it's in the back of the net. Etienne Buddy.
I think he was happy to get onto the score sheet at minimum.
8-0.
8-0.
8-0.
You'd think this was Chelsea versus Wigan.
Well, it happened in
2010.
It happened in.
There was a few big semi-finals where you had.
Well, there was one last week. Van Persie's team in Holland were beaten 8-0. And he said, "Oh, I remember when Manchester United beat us 8-2 when there was with Arsenal." That was in the Charity Shield.
No, that was third game of the season. As a Gunner myself, that was tough to watch. The amount of memes and banter I had to deal with. My good friend David Massey would call me, and he said, "What was the score of the game?"
And wasn't it the same score in the Charity Shield, or was it 8-0 in the Charity Shield?
No, you're thinking of an old match against like Middlesbrough. That was Middlesbrough Man City. It was like 8-2 or 8-1.
Well, we're going to see very soon whether the man plays extra time or not, because we're on 44-37 and counting down.
I told them I would take them out for like some wings and stuff, and they're going, you're bloody good.
45 minutes is gone.
Actually, you know what? I think they started that clock late on my end. Wait a second, that doesn't make any sense. I think they must have miscalculated because on my end, I'm getting another 30 seconds or 20 seconds now. It's surely going to be the last kick of the game, though. This is...
Must be the last kick of the game. No.
But to recap here, it's been an interesting last 5-6 years, especially with the pandemic for the Greek Americans, but they've really brought themselves back to prominence. They won the EPSL back in June, and now they're back in their first national final in 10 years.
So don't lose it here, and then we'll just clean up a little.
8-0 to the New York Greek Americans. Bit of an intense display from there. They really put it to bed early, but they've still added the goals moving on. So
that's your shirt, is it? I don't know who we give it.
So anyway, we're going to do some post-game analysis and some interviews after this break.
Who's that shirt?
Stay tuned.
Yes, on the man at the back post, and there's the goal. There's the goal. And now he's through, and it's a goal. It's a goal for Westmeath.
He's got plenty of space. Nice cut. He gets around the keeper. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alfaro could be in here on his left leg. Alfaro. Oh my goodness, it's a goal.
You don't have to keep saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not computer illiterate. We work to make sure that the only thing you'll have to say is, it works. Mendez, go for the cross! What a goal! What a goal from Mendez!
Oh! And speed! Go back!
Eddie Steve, baby. Are you serious? Where is this game?
Beckham. Buddy, I'm telling
weak side second row out to number 6, out to Owen, the 10 to. Oh wow, that's okay. Some really great ball handling there. Okay, in the 8th, the men from Suffolk did a fantastic breakdown play. Due to a fantastic breakdown play, have recovered possession. Here comes the out half. Wow, very shifty. The out half is going in. He's going in. Okay, excellent play. Okay, clean line out. Suffolk is so quick defensively. I'm very impressed with their speed defensively. Oh, here comes Jake. Here comes Jake. There goes Jake. Jake just scored a try from the halfway line. Fantastic work. He moves that game line up, the big guy. He's probably the biggest man on the pitch. Okay, Suffolk still have it. Okay, here's their... Okay. Okay, Suffolk in minute... Bam! Yes! Okay. Wow, they are good. Their offloading has been absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The Suffolk offloading has been really something special. I believe there is a penalty against Lansdowne, so Suffolk now quick tap. I don't know if we went back to 30, but the referee is letting play stand. They're right in front of goal, and the referee saw something he did not like. There's Geraldo doing what he does best, knocking people out of the way. Gained a couple of meters. Point of contact. Great defense by Suffolk on that one. Although he's laying offsides, the ref's got to blow the whistle there. Yeah, he's got to blow the whistle there. Yep, he did. The guy was laying offsides. He wasn't rolling out of the way. Okay, Lansdowne now. Very close. Oh, okay. Somebody scored a try. Wow, I don't know who scored it, but Lansdowne just scored a try.
Punched out and it goes in the net. It's in the net and the Greek Americans start their home leg of the season on a good note. Right now, he picked the right direction, but it still gets past him, and Central Park Rangers equalize. Oh, what a nice header. That's a beautiful header. It's in Robinson. Dribbling inside to the box, takes it soft. Try to have a soft volley from the rebound, and it's in the net. It's in the net. Greek Americans extend their lead to takes it casually, but now looking to slip that one through. That's easy work right there. Goal number 5. That's easy. 6-1. Oh, it went in the net. Paul McVeigh lets that one slip in and he gets it in the net. He gets adds his goal tally and he's very happy to do it in front of the home crowd.
Won't opt for the score. He'll go inside. That's Seamus Carolyn off to Dara Murphy. Those two link.
All right, good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. The final score here tonight was 8-0 to the New York Greek Americans. I'm standing here with 2 players. First off, Mehdi, you're a recent addition to the team, and your form has been incredible. Talk me through what it feels like to be able to join the team and have an instant impact.
Thank you so much for having me here. I'm so happy to be part of this team. I had a journey with my injury, and I just came back the last 5 months. And being part of this team with this quality, like, it's gonna help me a lot to get back my confidence and for me, like, to help the team as much as possible. This is my third game now, and I already feel like I'm part of the family. So I'm so happy about the results we had, and the season is still long. We still have a final in December, and I really hope we give this title to the Greeks American because they really deserve it.
Yeah, that's right. This is the first title for the New York Greek Americans since 2014, so it is quite a big deal. How does that sound just hearing it for the first time for you?
Well, when I hear it, it gives me a lot of motivation to be part of a team that is going to be in the history of the club. So I will give like 110% to be part of that, for sure.
And now in terms of today's game, you had 2 goals, 3 goals. 3 goals, and you set up another one. Walk me through it. How does it feel to have a hat trick tonight? Which of the 3 goals would you say was your best?
I would say the first goal, because the first goal is always the hardest one, and the one that breaks the ice. So I will pick the first one, and also the way how I scored to give me the confidence for the rest of the game. And actually, that's like a gift for myself because my birthday was yesterday. So yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. So yeah, that's a lot of gift for me, and like we keep going. Yep.
Absolutely. Do you feel like you've already earned the respect of the team given the goal output that you've got so far?
Hopefully, hopefully. I can notice that from the first game to this game, I started getting more balls and more. I'm getting more balls from my teammates. That means they start like being more confident with me. So I'm so happy with that, and I hope I give the best for the next games.
All right. Well, thank you very much for being with us, Mehdi. All right, Paul. You also had 2 goals today, yes?
Yeah, 2 goals and an assist, and I think first of all it's about the team winning. It's a great history with Greek Americans. A couple of Open Cups. I think they're tied with some MLS teams there. There's a lot of history. We have a really good team. There's a great feeling about the club right now. Coming off last year, personally I was with Lansdowne, joining the team that made me feel at home. And you know, tonight it was our 3rd game in a week, so it was about winning. You know. And I think we've done it very professionally today, and you know, that's what it's all about.
Now, this was the 3rd game of the week, and all 3 of those games have featured very high-tempo styles of play, right? Do you feel like that will wear on you eventually as the season goes on? Because you still have quite a way to go, no?
We do, you know, some of these younger guys, it's easier. The older guys, it's not so bad. It was tough. I was sore going in here today, but you know what? When you're playing with good players, you're fit, you're training, you take care of yourself, it all works out. So I think tonight we were excellent, clinical, you know, and you have to respect the opponent. They travelled 6 hours, and I hope they get home safely as well.
And now, in terms of the context of the history of the New York Greek Americans, what does this title mean to you?
It's massive, firstly, for me and the whole of the team. I mean, it's the first time we've got there. To get to any national final at our level is incredible. So, you know, we have to enjoy these days, because I guarantee you there's a lot of teams around in our league would love to be in this position. Now we play in Virginia on a national level. We travel together, and you know, we have to enjoy it. And I think we deserve to be there.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for both of you for sticking around. Oh, one last question. Would you say that Mehdi is actually fitting in well with the team? Would you say?
He's a flying machine up there. Sometimes it's very hard to catch up with him, you know. But my hamstrings, they'll hold up. Don't worry.
There you go. Well, from Paul's hamstrings, yeah, man of the match. There you have it. Well, thank you very much for joining us tonight. We'd also like to extend a thank you to Lansdowne Yonkers for use of the pitch tonight. But from myself, from Paul, from Mehdi, thank you very much. Hey, Pat. Pat, we're done. Thank you very much for joining us.
Cheers.